Have you ever felt so loved that you were afraid to lose it? Wanting to sir, not just happy, but chosen, seen in a way no one had ever seen you before. Vad noithok, like for the first time, you didn't have to try. I've never felt anything like this before. Iglisat, and maybe you were right, because what you felt was real. Vi fine theory thumb. Vi fine theory thumb, just not for the reason you think. What you experienced has a name, love bombing. Vio theme what? And it doesn't feel dangerous. That's the problem. But it feels safe. It feels right. It feels like something you've been missing. The mace, and that's why it works. Here's how it starts. All at once. Messages every morning, calls every night. Attention that feels endless. You're different. I've never met anyone like you. Varad, and slowly, you begin to believe it. You start thinking, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what love is supposed to feel like. One teas lace, not because you're naive, but because it feels consistent, safe. Vil is again. Your brain starts connecting this person with comfort, with belonging, with certainty. Metu etera, and dopamine begins to rise again and again. Until their presence starts to feel necessary, not just wanted, needed. Were not love, dependence. And then something shifts. Not suddenly, subtly. The messages slow down. The energy changes. They see Olswar. You notice it, but you ignore it. Gain go because you don't want to lose what you felt in the beginning. Verb. So instead of stepping back, you lean in, you try harder, you give more, you become more patient. Ding. This is where the trap closes. Intermittent reinforcement. Lunch in theme the same pattern that keeps people addicted to gambling, because the reward is unpredictable, and that makes it stronger. Raf thou wa. Now you're not chasing love. You're chasing that one feeling, the beginning. So you ask questions. Something feels off.
Dime.
And that's when it begins. You're overthinking. You're too sensitive. I never said that. Bodek. Vielictomix iktufiro. And suddenly, you hesitate. Earbol exef. Eavranai. Wealth, lithiv dao thing leng. You replay conversations. You question yourself. You wonder if you're the problem. What are say of? Not because you are, but because you trusted them. Banadao deza if. Banatao do biwawad. And now that trust is being turned against you. Slowly, quietly, without you realizing it. And then comes the cycle. Distance, closeness, distance again. Bye. You feel pain. Then relief. Bod, and that relief feels intense. 74, like everything is okay again, like you got them back. But your brain is learning something dangerous. That love comes with pain. That peace must be earned. That connection is unstable. Wasanek washinkoligwar saithier. This is not love. It's a trauma bond. And the longer it lasts, the harder it becomes to leave. Here's what makes this even more dangerous. Feely, it changes how you see love. The hammer numbed savor. You begin to associate intensity with meaning, chaos with passion, and inconsistency with connection. Door saved they've mizzle saved tape seished. So when something healthy appears, it feels wrong.
Vine cows.
Too calm, too simple, too quiet.
Does all the deceive on double? Does all deceive
And you mistake that calmness for lack of feeling. The BFLUV theme. And that's how the pattern repeats. You need to hear this clearly. This is not your fault. Bowsed. You didn't imagine it. You didn't create it. You responded to it. Wanyotififotpas. Your brain followed patterns. It was designed to follow. Connection, reward, attachment, visagomets. And people who manipulate understand this. They don't look for weakness. They look for empathy, for depth, for people who feel deeply. Buff, people like you. So how do you recognize it before it's too late? Vuk, ask yourself, does it feel too intense, too early? Do they pull away when you set boundaries? Do you feel like you're constantly trying to fix something? Do you feel anxious more than calm? Do you feel like you're losing yourself just to keep them? The Othen alien. If yes, that's not love. That's control. Real love doesn't make you question yourself. Vidi enlistangde. It doesn't make you earn basic care. It doesn't disappear when you express needs. The Irzi DMA. Real love is steady. Not perfect, but safe. Though AWOL, and maybe that doesn't feel as intense. Maybe it doesn't feel overwhelming. Gefari Pithmat. But that's the point. Borasimi, because real love doesn't need to overwhelm you to be real. Vifad, it stays, even when things are quiet, even when things are imperfect. Wordview was, so if something felt like everything, but left you with nothing,
Bosun Functurus.
you didn't lose love. You escaped control.